Okay, hello everyone. Welcome back to a stream that I have not done in such a long time. I have not streamed in such a long time due to circumstance out of my own will to do so. I was having a ton of issues on my end with the way I was. I basically had issues with streaming for a while, but I haven't had a stream in a long time since. I couldn't get my camera to work this past week. I'm still have a sinus infection. If you could hear my voice, it doesn't sound like this when I'm normal. And normally, I don't have this kind of issue. And I'm right now having issues mostly on my end and not on anyone else's end. It's like I'm right now not showing anyone what's going on right now because I'm having to take away some stuff. Let's see here. I basically have been dealing with drama outside of YouTube that was not drama involving me, just giving my say on it, how I feel about it. Love cake was the issue that I had to deal with. Yeah, that's pretty much what I had to go through. I didn't and technically wanted to go with it because since I was around on it, I was not really around them, but I was talking about the Aggie music situation, which that situation was a little bit different. It was not really anyone's business. Technically, it's not really my business to say so since that situation has been doing that. But what I'm trying to do is that I'm right now going to play TF2, and I'm going to have to figure out what we're going to do here. And normally, when I do streams like this, if the microphone goes off for any reason, it's because it's not charging. My mic is connected to a AUX output, so you might hear a little tiny bit, if not a very small bit of hissing. If I were to turn this all the way off on... Oh yeah, it's already turned off. I thought all the settings were all default again. Like, no joke. My microphone will sometimes go on default. And when it does, I can't really do anything. Give me a moment. Okay, now I'm back to where I need to be at. Okay, so I think we're good to go on get going. Okay. Let's switch it here. Let's get the desktop audio to roll. Let's be sure that there's no filters. No filters here. So those are turned off. Okay, that's good. That's good. Now we can go back to business. Don't worry about me, what I'm trying to do. Let's get that already done. So, to anybody listening on, that's good. Okay, so while this is waiting, and I just went back. What? Again? Did they just basically put me on the Raw store again? On Turbine again for the 5th time? What? That can't be happening. Like, excuse my. You know what? I'm like, for some reason, every single time that I get on TF2 and it re-puts me in the same thing. So, Two Fort, Hightower, Turbine, and Seabay are the most common maps that I've been seeing lately that I'm rerouting, getting on. It's like when I turn them off, for some reason, it likes to switch it over to the same map I was already on. Okay, I understand that people choose and pick maps, but you need to move on from that map. Like, I do enjoy doing on Two Fort stuff. I enjoy some Hightower stuff. But Hightower are separate. Oh, come on. Did someone just already... What the heck? Jesus. There is absolutely no reason for... What is with TF2 lately? It's like, anytime that I get on in the afternoon, people are voting before I can even get on. And look. And yes, I'm a sniper, man. When you expect. So, to anybody who's asking some questions where I've been busy with personal life. I've been busy painting and busy with TF2. I haven't really focused on content because of mental reasons and also the time to do it. Since I'm so focused on myself that I haven't really focused on my audience and the people that have subscribed to me on purpose, that have a purpose reason. Animation from my friend Brand the Brony, or Brony Productions is what they go by now. And I have talked with them. I have asked them that I'm still doing their stuff. And to anybody who asks about the pedophile stuff, I've already talked to him about it. And that's been settled. There's nothing to really gain from it anymore because there's nothing to really put on it. Everything else after that, the Webcade situation has already settled, and there's nothing been done on that. Only a couple of minor things I'm not going to say out loud. And what else can I say at the moment that has been fully done for? Dark Herobrine's stuff has been fully dismissed. I'm not going back to that bullcrap ever again. I have tried looking for any new information on him. There hasn't been any new information since last year. And that's a big thing to say, that it's not been worked on. And I'm gonna play Sniper.
Alert. The enemy has landed our intelligence.
I'm gonna be sure everything is working. There we go. So, to clarify on some stuff I had to do with TF2, she had a massive lag spike where I could not even play TF2 for any reason. I could even play TF2 normally for a while because every time I did, it lagged. And it was my computer the whole time. Got me some custom sounds for fart noises. So I basically can now have fart noises for TF2, and it's kind of funny.
We have taken the enemy intelligence.
And I'm lagging really bad because I'm using full HD for this, and I don't need a SSD card or whatever you want to call it for our streamer. I'm Boston Bastion right now, someone says. I really don't care, man. It's like, okay, now I understand spots.
We have caught the enemy intelligence. We have taken the enemy intelligence.
And you heard the part. It's funny. No joke, it's really funny when you do it, but it gets really old when people die always in
We have taken the enemy intelligence.
your hands. What the heck do you want to, right? Okay, that poor scout didn't deserve that. He really did not deserve to die like that.
We have secured the enemy intelligence.
Okay, I did not. I've been lately using the Huntsman for a long time, and I've been lately getting good at it by just spamming at them. Only problem that I've been having is being in really tight spaces, and I don't like being in tight spaces on TF2. What? No. I don't want to deal with it right now. I'm right now doing something more important. distractions whatsoever.
We have dropped the enemy intelligence.
And I'm annoyed.
We have taken the enemy intelligence.
Okay.
We have dropped the enemy and we have taken the enemy intelligence. We have taken the enemy intelligence.
Wait a minute. Red team is all free to play that don't even know how to play the game. Oh man, I don't know. I hope TF2's not messing, because that will be absolutely bad.
The enemy intelligence.
Come on, you little rascal. That was quick. That was really...
Lethal! Behave!
You stop voting for Turbine. Jesus. You don't need to do that. Man, every time that... Oh my god, people don't understand when to switch maps. Like, you might like it, but I don't. Let's see here. I'm gonna play Power for my mission. Okay, no. NG. Did he hear me? Did he just turn around and be like, what I'm looking at?
The enemy intelligence
There's a
returned
spy
to their base.
What? That spy reappeared and
Our
disappeared.
intelligence has returned to our base.
Where's the... That spy, man. He's coming for my engine. He's going to gun for it. He's coming for Indy. He is legitimately coming to Indy. Oh my lord. Oh my god. What the hell?
We have
The
taken the
detonator
enemy
is a really
intelligence.
unique weapon. I would definitely say
intelligence.
with all of these, I've been playing around with this. It's really difficult to get used to, but really easy once you start moving. Okay. Okay.
The enemy has dropped.
I would definitely stay out of the Okay. Come on. Come on. You're running away
The
from
enemy
me.
has captured our intelligence.
What?
The enemy intelligence has returned to their base.
Oh, okay now.
Let's do it!
I just saw that happen. It went up from 300 to 400 in a split second. Okay, now. Oh man, that poor demo just decided to come near me. But what can I say about all the stuff that's happening? Not really much. And pretty much, besides some small stages here and there to suffer for me and some good and bad stuff. That's not much of anything that's pretty uneventful, and all the conventions I've watched online were pretty okay. The only convention that was a little bit better this year from the looks of it was but the Gallon Pod a little bit different, but not a whole lot.
Alert. The enemy has
I
dropped
haven't
our
really gone
intelligence.
to a lot of places. I've been on a summer trip to Tulsa, Oklahoma for just 2.5 days and decided to come home because I had enough. I didn't want to go in that town ever again. It was an okay place, but the money situation was pretty sterile. But personally, I got some stuff majorly done near the end of this year, which is halfway mark. I finally got my, let's say, money being sent or social security stuff. Not really big, just very minor stuff. stuff that I would definitely say that's important to some people, but for me it was a complete madhouse because it took us 45 minutes to get everything sorted out in a meeting, and I had a meeting with some of my other friends of mine that were having to deal with, because I'm only on my class's campuses for 2 times a week. I just spent an entire week this past week at home doing nothing besides gaming, drawing, and also helping my neighbor next door do things. And I have been drawing some non-coded stuff. I've been doing a lot of traditional art. I got me some still life art that I pretty much have been really trying to have fun with this summer vacation that I had. Extremely uneventful and extremely, to me, it was just very depressing. Like, with not a whole lot of my friends, like, I want to spend time with them, but I'm just too busy to even get online and do things. I've been really busy with AI stuff, so I haven't really done any role-playing with people. Because I am so afraid. Like, this is the first time I've ever been at all afraid. Like, I do not want to deal with people with role-playing. I had to deal with people once, and I don't want to do it again. It was just really, really bad. I had some people that were really, really just don't understand the word no. And I had to basically say, do not call me any time of the day. Like, I'm not online, don't call me when I'm doing stuff, because I would not respond. I pretty much basically ignored them because I didn't have any interest in talking to people, and I was just so out of it. I was so drained from doing anything. I basically had to tell myself, no, I'm not doing this ever again. If people try to ask me for questions, ask me for things, I'm going to say no. I am definitely tired of that. And I had an incident this past week that was on a TikTok server. I did not have the best time of my life. I hated every little bit of it. TikTok ponies absolutely suck ass. I am definitely not anything in any of my accounts on TikTok. Of anything. TikTok is garbage, just like every other platform that tries to say they're the best thing in the world. And my bad experience with TikTok, and my bad experience with one person and 2 other people, I am tired of it. I am so outright mad about this because, oh, I said this, I said that, I said this, that. I have to think to myself because of mental health reasons. I want to say what I want. I don't want anyone's opinions to bother me. Or at all. They try to put a belief, they try to say, oh, we're bending the rules. Okay, here's the thing, I can bend those rules. Because they only apply to certain. But sometimes I do obey the rules because people tell me to. There's no free will in it. I'm just being told. There's absolutely nothing to do with it. So I basically banned myself and removed myself from the server, removed myself from TikTok, from those people, ignored them, blocked them on all platforms. And I'm about to get rid of some photos of them because I don't want anything to do with muffins, or whatever it is. I really don't care. And whatever Ribbon Channel, whatever their name is, I really don't want to socialize with them anymore. I really am tired of it. I just snapped because I'm gonna say their names because I'm so tired of it. I'm mad, and I don't want to do it. And I'm trying to enjoy myself, and the people try to make it hard for me, and I don't want to socialize with those people. I'm definitely going to say, do not come near me. I am not your friend. I am your enemy. I make enemies all the time because I don't know how to. I basically do not deal with my enemies that well. I would just just simply isolate myself like a freaking coward that some people might say I am, which I do not want to deal with people. I am always going to be snappy on people. I will snap at them, whether you like it or not. Because if people are so upset about me saying what I want to say, and they're just a bunch of little kids, because most of those people are just young adults or under the age of 18, I'm not dealing with those people. And it's really annoying when I have to deal with those Zoomers. Whatever you want to call them. And I don't want to deal with them. I am not going to deal with people like them. I'm just going to completely ignore you. I know you're trying to have fun. I don't want anything to do with you. Stay out of my life. Same thing with all those people that try to come near me and stuff. And try to ask me for stuff. Don't ask me for things that I don't want anything to do with. I have nothing to do with Black Shadow. I have nothing to do with anyone. I am completely alone. Because people don't understand to leave me out of stuff, leave my name out of it, ignore it, and I'm going to move on. Because I can look at my past and say that I've done wrong. And I wish I didn't. And I wish I moved on. But I told myself, no, I'm going to keep going with this. Because I'm pissed off. If people give me a bad time, I'm not gonna be nice to you. I'm just gonna simply ignore you completely and put you on a blacklist. And I know that sounds really rude, but I really don't have. If you get on my bad side, I'm going to basically get as much revenge as I can possibly get. I will. I'm not gonna treat you with any kind of respect. Respect is not given, it is earned. Respect is not given. You have to earn it from me. I have learned that the hard way with giving people too much respect. If you give too many people respect, have fun trying to be nice. Because I have mostly get so stingy about certain people. And I technically do have problems with people all the time. I cannot go along with people all the time because I don't see any difference with me. I really get so tired of having to deal with people that I don't want to deal with. So the next time that people really want to mess with me and try to get on my bad side, and please stay out of it. And I have tried to tell people on boundaries. I'm fine with certain things. I'm really open about stuff, but I get really stingy about certain things when people try to bring stuff up. Like, if I'm moving on from that, I am just really not having the best time of my life. And I know you're supposed to live your life and you have to live all this stuff because people tell you so. And I have told a lot of people to leave me alone and not take any form of advantage out of it because they think, oh, you could just play with people and stuff. And I just don't want to deal with those people. I don't want to deal with TikTok. I have been telling myself whether to get rid of TikTok and completely remove it off of my favorites and completely move on. But at the same time, I really do not want to deactivate my account because I had this account for about 9 months, 8 months at least, since 2022. And I don't want to go to other platforms. I don't like Mastodon. I'm not going to Mastodon. You people that are asking people to move on, I am not. Twitter was my place where I started and got friends online. I'm on Discord, and I'm also on YouTube. But I don't want to switch over to platforms because multi-platforming is a difficult task to deal with. And my problem is I cannot keep up with anything that people give me. Ideas, you name it. Every time that I try to make content, someone else takes it and I just said, nope, I'm not touching this. You say something about G5, I'm not going to touch it. If it's going to be about ponies that I don't care about, if relationships, I'm going to move on. I'm going to completely just stop trying to do anything because you people already took my idea, already took my chance and opportunity, and I'm going to move on. And there's a reason why I block people sometimes. And if you are a problem to me, I'm not going to talk with you. And that's just my ability to say, no, I am not going to deal with you people. I am going to move on from it. Because it's going to bother me. It's going to keep me in this dump. I don't want to talk about it. Because people think it's okay that you have more views in this. And the thing is, if I basically have this thing. I know small creators are a thing. But if I don't want you and I don't want to deal with you, I'm going to move on. I'm not going to really talk to you unless you have a reason to. And opinions are opinions, and I'm going to take it with a millimeter of grain of salt. So you give me just one opinion, I'm going to take it very literally little to nothing. And just completely tell you to not talk about it and just move on because I am not interested in anything of it. I had some artwork that was on that server that I got banned off, and I am not going to do with it. I am done. There's no reason for me to keep doing it. Because I get so pestered. If I associated with people, I will remove them entirely off of my collection of things. I am so tired of having to look at myself in the mirror and try to say, oh, I'm a beautiful person and stuff. And I basically have such a problem with identity. And I am so difficult with trying to figure out what do people want. I know you guys want animations, right? I know you people want it. But here's the thing. What's driving me to keep going with it? There's nothing driving me to do it. And I don't have anything to gain out of it. I know that people want to gain some kind of fame. I don't care for fame or fortune. I don't care for views or anything like that. I just care about just posting and moving. And it gets so on my nerves that people copy people. And I try to avoid copying people because it's dumb. It's extremely annoying when people re-upload the same thing 100,000 times. I get so pestered about people uploading the same thing, redoing the same thing, doing, and you name it. It bothers me. I'm so bothered by just seeing people do things. And it is not out of jealousy. I know that because I would tell you something different. And mentally it's draining because I'm having to pick and choose. And I kid you not, the picking and choosing is very, very hard. If you cannot pick anything, then you cannot decide. I have tried deciding on a lot of things in life. And let me tell you this. When I choose My Little Pony, that was not a choice. You know why? Because when I look back at myself, I would not be the best person in the world if I didn't have ponies. I would be the most disgusting, despicable person you could think of. And I tell you people all the time, if I tell you to stop something, and I try to be very firm with people, I try to be very nice to people, I know this. If I say no, no means no. And I don't like my character that people try to portray. They try to portray me a certain way and I don't believe you. So, I have moved on from that. I'm not going to do it. I need to do something real quick because it's doing this real quick. So, give me a moment to fix this. TF2 is acting really, really strange today. I don't know what. But, like I said, draw them out of the way. Just don't pass with me in it, because I'm just going to ignore your question or answer, because it just gives me just all the bad memories, and I don't have anything good out of it because I had to deal with people. Like, I'm gonna be really, really honest. All the stuff that I have to deal with, that's 24/7, is extremely exhausting. And I mean that in a very casual way, because I'm around people when I go to my special courses, you may say, in person. But every time that I look at myself and my values and how I feel and how people perceive me and then perceive autistic people, it's very, very condescending. And condescending in a very casual sense. So when people portray furries, for instance, they portray them as sexual deviants, and that's not completely true, because I do know it's true, but you have to go to certain places to find that stuff. And people get so adamant about it, and they don't like the idea of talking about it. That's on you. It's not on me. So if you have a problem with anything of that, let me be sure. I'm checking something real quick. Okay, there we go. Let's see here. And to me, I'm right now trying to load up TF2 again, so don't worry about my background. I finally changed it to something that I love. And I kid you not, that my computer is slightly broken in a way. How is that broken, you may say? Let's say the computer on both the screen and the board, the motherboard area, is loose for some reason. So the glue that holds the computer is coming off. Like the HP computer that I had for 2.5 years is finally breaking down to pieces. Because I've been wearing it, tearing it, using it all the time. Having it in a room that is so hot during the summer, and the glue on it is just coming off. The stuff that keeps it from falling apart. Or screws that have been loose. And what I'm trying to say is that I had issues with my computer right after I stopped uploading. The Harmonicon videos are slightly going to be really, really backed up on the account, because I just found out that my DSLR camera has been acting up, and I have to figure out a way how to relieve myself from trying to deal with it. I am really sorry if things have not been the way that people had expected. I haven't uploaded, I haven't done it. I've been feeling really, really, really unmotivated to really do much of anything. Because it's on me and it's not on you. Because I got so much pressure on me. I got so much on my load. It is no joke. I'm working on 2 separate projects at the same time. That is for Brandon the Brony. I'm working on multitude of projects, like 5, 6 of them on myself. And Rainbow Thunder Infinite, for instance, my friend Anthony, I'm having to work on 2 separate things, so animation and Gbot stuff. I, for one, don't know why on earth it's been the way it is. I've been trying to communicate with people, right? I've been trying to communicate with people for a while. I try, but I'm so not embarrassed, just really... Oh, come on. You gotta be kidding me, right? TF2's acting up again? Jesus. Sometimes my computer is very despicable, I would definitely say, anytime I try to load up TF2. I've been playing Teardown myself. One of my other favorite games is Teardown, and I love playing Teardown. But, going back to what I was saying about drama stuff, just, if you have something that is really, really important to ask me, just do it, and I will think about it. If you have something that is relatable and stuff, like I really have a hard time relating to people. I have a really difficult time trying to do any form of interest. Politics, I really try my best to try to ask people about them, but people are so ignorant about it and they don't want to talk about it because they're so stupid. And I'm being really generous right now. I think some people are legitimately are stupid. And I mean that very casually. And why is TF2 having such issue right now? What the hell? I'm gonna have to check something here because it's bugging me right now that TF2 is having issues. It was having issues earlier in the stream. So I'm going to check on my Steam. I'm gonna just do this real quick. Let's see here. Yeah. So I don't want anyone to see my Steam stuff right now. I know some people have seen it, but I gotta check something here. It's not really on you guys. It's just I want to know what's going on. Oh boy, come on. Okay, I got it now. TF2 server. I'm checking something real quick because I don't know what the hell's going on. Yeah, I always have to check and see. What? Okay, what is going on at the moment? Is it because of the bot crisis? Let me check some here. And by the way, VR stuff for me has completely stopped because VR chat has completely disabled the ability for me to do anything on my requirements, which is kind of stupid, and I'm not going to play playing VR chat until they fix that. What is going on right now? What is this even? It's like, Okay, let me go to a community server and see if there's any issues on my side. I'm gonna go to Skya and see what they're up to. Skyle and stuff. Give me a moment.
I can see you can stop them more. The people around you say water instead of water.
I don't live with my grandparents.
I find it kind of sad that when these old cunts die, nobody's going to be there to like carry on the full tradition of fucking Yorkshire slang. Like people know some of it, but not very.
It's real that.
That's music. It's good having I think it's cool having a regional, local way to speak. Dub. It's fucking tribal, man. Any rhyme shit. Nobbed in keeping Yorkshire. Yeah, my scouts is telling me on. Like right now, I'm slowing my voice down quite a bit because if I just speak normally in my normal accent, like full accent, full speed, nobody can understand me, man. You need no good fucking understand me, man. I was there in Midlands and just of being fucking understood. Which one, lad? Yeah, get out my dick, roasterini.
Where the heck did he win?
Some of you blokes.
Alert. The enemy has taken our intelligence.
No way, women play DX. Run. You gotta run.
Let me see some.
Okay, let me get over here. Yeah, I was checking something real quick, so don't worry about it. But back to what I was trying to say about content. I don't know how this is entertaining anyone. I don't even know if that is entertainment, but whatever. I'm right now trying to enjoy myself playing TFT because it's my favorite game.
The enemy has dropped our intelligence.
I just love playing this. Bigger. What? That is really funny because it's like, oh no. A duel of the century, bro.
Is he fucking done a gold digger?
Yeah, it's on holiday like every fucking week.
Nah, get this. You were doing fine until your mum left, and then shit just went like completely bad. So your dad wasn't working out, and then he just fucking thinks, let's marry some like rich private school teacher. I love. I wish I could do that, man. I wish I could do that. If I could marry upwards, I fucking would. I love going down to opera, but my favourite like thing in the morning that makes my stomach turn with butterflies is the thought of meeting a rich lass, a wealthy lass, and getting down and dirty with her for finances, man. I don't know if the ship sailed at 24 when I was younger looking, maybe, but nah, man, I don't know about now. Yeah, I could do like a top of alley. Like, yeah, mate, I do this. Yeah, he's left push back and guard on one night. Look at. No, we do.
What is going on, bro?
That's so nice. Yeah.
Not a little story. I'm being sarcastic.
And after the mum's fucking push again. That's wrong. I'm self-employed. No,
30-year-old unemployed.
not really.
Yeah,
walks dogs for a living.
I basically
I train dogs.
Yeah,
I
I'm
bought
unemployed.
dogs,
I don't
train
want a
dogs, and
job.
walk dogs, and
I'm
I
not
could
working
pretty
for
good living out of it.
people.
Thanks.
I'm working for myself because I don't have the interest in working for businesses.
Right. I don't just fucking. Nah, I'm not one of those cunts where I can fucking like the dog father or something like that. I'm not that guy.
Fucking dog father, that's too real.
He lives near me, mate. Fucking dog
My
father.
frames have completely wrong. What is... I'm getting off this. There's way too many people on one server. Oh, so Casual's back. Let me see here. Oh, hello. Hang on. Give me a moment. Oh. Let me see, just live messages. Hang on. Let's see. I'm doing good. Paro the Spartan. Yeah, I am. Just been really busy trying to do other things, and also TF2 was being buggy as you can imagine bugginess. Yeah, just give me a moment. If I'm having issues on my end, it's been a while since I've been streaming. So, besides me waking up pretty late in the morning, like 12 in the afternoon, yeah, you're gonna have problems with people being on. And I'm watching the stream off my phone to know what's going on because I don't want to use my computer since lag reasons. Besides anything else, yeah. So anytime that people do talk, you'll see it on the right bottom screen that I'll be able to see because I normally see all the chat stuff on the right hand, not on the left hand. So if you also too, to anyone who's joining in, If you have other things to ask me, do so if you want to. Just keep it your questions and your answers and whatever you want to call, ask, or do anything as somewhat nice as you can, but just try your best to give me a moment to do something. I'm just talking to myself out loud here. And I'm using a new soundboard for recording stuff. I'm using a sound mixer / stream software equipment that I'm using. I'm using a Vetra, whatever it's the name of it. It's from Walmart. I got it for $30 and it's an excellent thing that I got. It's pretty simple. It is so simple. All you do is hook it up to your PC and your module is already there, but you have the ability to get more options if you choose so. I got, what is it, like two more bars on my thing before it goes off. So, let's see here. Where is the cable for charging? There we go. So I might try to figure out, let's see if I can switch over something while this is loading. To anyone who else is joining on, don't rewind it. I already talked about what I said. So to anyone, I just a little bit said I'm kind of done with, drama stuff. Let's see here. Put my book down and I'm going to switch over to something. Let me check something too while I'm at it. Oh, we got more people joining on. There we go. Oh, come on. I had to took off several maps that were not useful. And it bugged me. So I'm going to see what I have to do. Okay, let me do something here. Let me read it off of your, oh. Oh, that's good. You got to do internet provider. Is it Xfinity or DirecTV or any of those providers for internet stuff? Verizon, T-Mobile, Mint. Because anytime that people tell me, it can be anything. Oh, crap. It's doing one of those things again. Let's see here. I'm charging my mic while I'm at it, so I'm gonna move stuff around. Oh yeah. Wait a minute, did it just do that? Oh, it's AT&T and fiber. Oh, that's neat. I haven't used AT&T in a while, but even though I'm Verizon, yeah, Verizon's okay. I'm still using the old-fashioned way of my connection, so I've been using G3. My house still runs on G3 Wi-Fi, so it doesn't run on G5 network. It runs on 3.5 or 3, so it's kind of slow. So I don't really have a really fast connection whenever I'm doing it, because Cox Internet gives me only a limit. It gives me about a couple hundred megabytes of, or kilobytes, megabytes. Like, I think the max amount of gigabytes my internet can handle is about 15 in one go. That's just because my internet provider doesn't give me a whole lot of options to increase the speed, increase my ability to, because of bandwidth, also your ability to game, and my computer not being able to be a desktop, because I don't want to use a desktop for gaming. I want to use a laptop. So that's pretty neat that, like, anyone can join on my stream at any time of the day. And normally whenever I'm doing streams, I tend to have this kind of little issue with streams where it just shuts itself off. Like, the one thing that I've been learning how to do, which is try to figure out why on earth my camera likes to shut itself off for no reason. Like, I just turned it on. And it shuts itself off. The most annoying thing that I have learned about cameras is when they shut off for no reason. I'm using those cheap $70 DSLR cameras you get off the line. A basic 4K camera. I cannot even record or even see my monitor when I'm doing. So when I move it, I look at the monitor and I look at the layout, and it seems like this thing likes to act up. Yeah, it's not wanting me to do anything. Yeah, sometimes when you upload videos on YouTube, there is a certain limit to how many videos you can upload at once. And the limit that I found out you could do in one day is about 25 videos, but that's just 5 minutes. So if it's an hour long, it might take about 15 hours to do it. I remember uploading my full concert footage for a convention, and it took about an entire day for it to completely render because it couldn't handle my computer's ability to upload fast. So I had to deal with low quality videos and low quality stuff. And I tried to use my old camera last night, my old Kodak camera, and it basically does not like it when I record in low light. So if you were to use that camera as a webcam, you would have to have a ton of light to keep it going. And excuse me for sounding stuffy. And another thing too is that there's only three outputs for this. So mic, UBS, and HD camera. So you can use your computer and camera on this. Oh, come on, computer. I was trying to join on a game and you kicked me off. Why? I really do not understand why my computer and my internet connection hates certain games. Oh, crap. Yeah, I really don't know what I'm going to have to do with my new camera that I got this past Christmas. And I don't know why on earth it's acting up, because the bottom part is a little bit wobbly. And I remember trying to get it to work on, and it works. It's I don't know if it got electrical shocks. I don't know if it broke. I don't know if it actually got an electrical interference and it just simply doesn't want to shut off. Because I can't do anything about it. I'm not an electrician. I'm not any of that. I do not mess with technology. I just know how to put things together and fix them. And make them work. And every time that I load up, it hates it. Okay, what is going on with my camera that I'm holding right now? It's just being stupid. I'm gonna look at something real quick. Excuse myself. Okay, now we're back in business. Oh, crap. Come on, move. No one's waiting around for anyone. Give me a moment. Get this off and this off. Okay, now it's running a little bit better. What did that spy thought he would do? I was trying to mind my business. There we go, we got that. Don't worry about it. More dibble there. Oh, come on. So at the moment, I just blew up my nose, and you know what? I had to do it basically.
The control point is being contested.
The fun part about being a pyrophlogisinator is that you cannot blow anything back, so you have to do it constantly die again. Which is a pain for me. don't like messing with stuff all the time with too much. I don't want to nuke my graphics because right now, gameplay on here is not that bad. It's just all that people. And also too, what server am I even on right now? Yeah, it's not gonna show me. What the hell?
Mission ends in 30 seconds.
You stupid.
Mission ends in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Victory.
The whole other team is dead. Almost all dead. We got 2 left.
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
No, not blue team. Not the sucky wonky. That's what TF2 blue team is. A sucky wonky. Red team is superior. You pirates, you suck. You don't know what you're doing.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
I cannot believe It's not funny.
Don't play some.
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
About punishment. If I was to say, what the heck is all team punishment?
4, 3, 2, 1.
What's the deal here? Imagine everyone looks stoked. I'm out of here.
Has been
Right on the roof, baby.
We'll start. Heal. Be there. The seals made it.
God, God.
Get ready for the next.
Stay away. Stay away. Stay away. I'm not out.
The other. Let's
Pyros, man. All they want.
we'll start
Hey, can I
being
do
released in
anything?
first.
Jesus. Stupid, stupid, whatever you want to call it. You choose to use your gun on me, I'm not.
The seals made it through the orc.
Also, stop staying.
3, 2.
For you.
He's over there, boys!